Yes.
Okay, so let's go to the IDA. We have Roddy McGibbon, who's been sitting on the IDA, and does anybody else put their name in?
I mean,
Yes.
Jeff is.
And Jeff Asad.
For how many seats?
For one seat.
What is the idea?
So let me explain. The Narberth IDA is the Narberth Industrial Development Authority. It gets to, it's somewhat of a pass-through. The county gets to a certain pocket of money that it can be lent to nonprofit capital projects. It gets to the IDA. The IDA board then reviews those capital projects, even though the money is kind of guaranteed through the county and the state. And then once they approve it, the borough gets a certain cut of the interest, which comes out total about somewhere between $20,000 to $40,000 a year that the IDA then approves for capital projects within the borough. It's done the signage of the Narberth Fire Company and a couple other, the clock.
The gateway sign.
So it's a nice way to have $20,000 to $80,000 to put in a project it's a capital project and won't go into the taxes and is something that may be a little discretionary. So that's what the IDA does. So Mitch Tavis is the chair of the IDA.
I'd like to make a comment. I feel Mr. McGibbon has served us for many years. Mr. Asay has expressed interest in it, and although we have our differences politically in many areas, I think this is an area that would be good for him. However, Mr. McGibbon his day job is so closely aligned with what the NIDA does. Basically, we're getting a highly paid consultant that does an excellent job for free, and I would find it difficult to not reappoint him. That's my take.
What's his day job?
He's a municipal bond trader.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yep.
Anyone else have anything to
Is
add?
Marty also on the police pension fund?
I believe he is.
He's not on this time.
He's not.
See, this is one where I think it's, another one where we've got an incumbent, a highly qualified, really well suited to the role. I actually think, having talked to Jeff about a lot of borough issues and his own interest in helping out, I really think if there was more than one seat up for consideration, he'd be great in this.
I agree.
In this one in particular.
All right, ready for a vote?
All right. Roddy McGibbon? Yes. Charlie?
Your hands said yes.
Well,
Wait,
we're showing hands. I can't see her.
Yeah, it was a little fun for you to follow there.
Sorry. Go ahead and say yes or say nothing. I'm going to give you this moment. This is your moment.
If you want to vote for Roddy McGibbon, say yes, otherwise.
No, he did. I got his moment. And Jeff Asay?
Yeah.
Jeff, yes. Okay. The majority, 5, in favor of appointing Roddy McGibbon to NIDA. Okay, next.
Sorry?
Yeah, but can we vote for more than one?
No. You cannot, yeah.
No,
And the other
there's
one,
no additional
there's
spots.
two spots.
Oh, no, you can vote for more than one candidate. You can vote yes more than once. When you go down the list. That's what we just did for.
That's what Aaron did, he just voted for more than once. That's
Oh,
what
he's,
it says here.
oh, he's looking like the nice guy, we're all looking.
Yeah, I voted for Jeff.
Am I wrong?
Careful, you're the majority.
There isn't a roll. Did I misinterpret our
Yeah,
policy?
so you can only vote up to the number of openings there are.
Oh,
Right.
then I'll take away my vote.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
wait, my-
Sorry, guys.
Hi, May. I have a question. With the background number for the planning commission vote, my question is, Mr. Brower, isn't he the architect or,
I'd be happy, I can discuss that with you after the meeting, the public comment.
Isn't that a conflict of interest though?
The solicitor and I would be happy to briefly discuss it with you after the meeting, but I do not believe there is a conflict of interest that would prevent him from serving on the planning commission. He has recused himself from planning commission matters as it relates to projects that he works on in the borough.
So the next up is the zoning hearing board. We have 3 names there. We have David Bordeaux, who was interviewed tonight. We have Bordeaux, so sorry. Matt Pettigrew, who's put his name back in, and then Michelle Panopoulos, let's pronounce that correctly, who interviewed before.
There are 2 openings or
There's 1 opening.
Thank you.
3
Thank
that
you.
count.
One opening, 3 names.
Michelle.
Isn't there an alternate? Isn't there an opening on the
There
alternate?
will be, but we don't.
As of
It's not open yet.
No,
Yeah,
not yet.
probably should tell her to step down, but, yeah, she should have done that, but
It's not open yet.
we didn't do that.
Well, to do it that, we should be on the agenda for the,
Yes.
that meeting.
Yes.
So Michelle, we interviewed Michelle. Her first experience was developing our own house that is on Marion Avenue, the new construction that was recently completed. It's not complete until the dumpster leaves, but just about complete. And she's been following the form-based code very closely. She was an attorney, she's no longer an attorney, and she was involved in intellectual property litigation. She's interested in the built environment, and we had a good conversation with her. And then Mr. Pettigrew is on the board. He sent us a note yesterday of his interest to stay on. And then David Bordeaux, is that correct? We interviewed today. He's invested in the borough. In the zoning hearing board, we asked what he feels they're allowed to do. And, they can make an exception when the rules are not followed, or to help make, get a variant. Variances are reviewed, and he feels that the current code is more relaxed. The form-based code may lead to more requests for exceptions. And, variances are concerning. Recency in New Jersey was his reference of what happens when there's lots of variances available or occur. He doesn't have a specific background in zoning, but he mentioned how he reads a lot of legal documents and is very attuned in that way. And so that was our discussions.
Should we call for a vote? Does anyone have a further question, discussion?
So just to clarify, there's 1 seat.
1 seat, yes.
Yes. Okay. All right, we'll call to a vote. Mr. Bordeaux.
Do they only get 1 vote?
You get 1 vote.
One.
Okay. Mr. Pettigrew. 1, 2, 3. Ms. Pananopoulos.
I'm gonna go back and
Yeah.
vote for Mr. Bordeaux.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Charlie?
that's a vote for me.
For Ms. Pananopoulos.
Correct.
Okay.
And
So,
I'm voting for Mr. Bordeaux.
we have 2, 3, and 1.
So we get a tie, we don't tie, we need
Yes.
a majority, so.
2, 3. So we'll go through it again. Removing a name, we just do it again. We just keep doing it until we get a majority, okay? Mr. Bordeaux. Okay. Mr. Pettigrew.
Yes.
Yes. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And Ms. Pananopoulos. 1. Okay, so now we have.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought we removed somebody.
No, we didn't remove anybody.
Oh, okay.
But what we do, Charlie, is we keep voting until we get a majority. Someone needs to have a majority. Would you like to change your vote, or would you like to keep it the same? If you were
Oh,
to-
yeah, no, I meant to stick with Michelle.
Could you just get Charlie's vote first and then?
Yes, that's a really good idea, thank you very much. Okay, so that brings, now we have 1, 3, 2, we're in the same place.
I think we should probably discuss.
Okay, let's discuss.
I was confused about the voting procedure as well.
And just to be clear, this isn't something that is controlled under, the borough code.
So this is our-
This is whatever works for you to come to a clear decision.
And it's not working, so let's have it
No,
on.
so,
Yeah, let's have it. The democratic process works. All right.